Well, they admitted to playing a role in the brutal beating death of Robert Brooks in prison, but these corrections officers showed no emotion while learning their fate today.
Those 4 former Marcy Corrections officers were sentenced today, nearly a year after the murder of inmate Robert Brooks inside Marcy Correctional. 2 of the men, Anthony Farina and Nicholas Anzalone, pleaded guilty to first-degree manslaughter. They will spend 22 years behind bars. Mashaw and Walters took plea deals on second-degree manslaughter charges, earning each of them up to nearly a decade behind bars.
Our Isabel Doherty was inside the courtroom when the sentence came down. She takes you inside.
Inside the courtroom today, the defendants did not seem to be remorseful, as they were all led away in handcuffs. All 4 were given the opportunity to speak before sentencing, but each of them declined.
I've never seen so many lives destroyed in a moment.
4 former Marcy Correctional officers learned the consequences of their actions for beating Robert Brooks to death, as he was shackled and held down inside Marcy Correctional Facility back in December of 2024.
The thing that I take away from today is looking at Robert Jr.'s face and seeing, not happiness or joy, but a sense of satisfaction. I kept my word to him. I told him I was going to get the 5 main characters, which I have.
Brooks' son and brother were in attendance in court today, with their statements read aloud by defense prior to sentencing.
I will never get my dad back. I pray your loved ones never have to endure the kind of pain I experienced. All of this could have been avoided if you and your fellow officers just did your job. My dad would be alive. Today, we get justice. Today, we heal just a little bit, knowing that you are no longer authoritative figures of this system that failed Robert Brooks.
Brooks' son wanted to share his heartfelt words personally, but was denied.
We had a procedural nitpicking incident regarding whether or not Robert and Robert's brother, the deceased Robert's brother, could have spoken themselves at sentencing, and they all opposed that. So that to me doesn't show any kind of remorse.
No remorse, but justice, as 4 of the men who held down and beat a helpless and shackled Brooks left the courtroom in handcuffs themselves. Former correction officer Michael Fisher will be the last to stand trial in the death of Robert Brooks. Now that case begins on January 12th, and he is facing charges of manslaughter, which could be up to 15 years in prison. Reporting in Utica, I'm Isabel Doherty.